Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Running it now out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And they're going for this. Forced out to his right. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. 1st down throw for Jackson. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Alert, 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 alert. Cut.
From the 34. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Took right. Took right. Good.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Short pass brought in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, here's Russ. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Calling first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
14.
Throwing again is Russ. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
3rd and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Chubb will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They try Chubb again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants get some late points and the lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield, buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds Kincaid. And that will not be enough for a first down. Jackson now, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he pushes it up to the 30 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He connects downfield on fourth. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Pass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
14. Touch 50, touch 50. Hold up. 18. Hey, alert.
To throw again on second and 10, Wilson. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled for no gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cut. Let's go, 4 down, 4 down. 14, Friday. Front left. Green leg.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Hey, guys, listen. Hey, alert. Alert.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Double count. Left half.
Here he is on third and long. Gets this to Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throw from Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Touch 50.
Throwing again, here's Wilson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught, nice gain left side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's on the move. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Amendola able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Go, 14. Move 15. Move 8.
Russ now from the gun. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Got it.
Motioning the tight end now. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Fight. Spot that.
Here's Chubb. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Chubb. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Cut! Cut!
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants now lead by 10. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He throws a bullet to the set. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Chubb. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Running right with Chubb. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down throw for Jackson. And in, touchdown Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Lamar throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Front left, front left. Right. Green,
Now a give right side to Chubb. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants about to stay unbeaten once again. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
right. Right.
They give inside to Chubb. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Giants go up by 19. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more.